Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tiny Bookshop. I'm so excited, as always, to be here. I hope you are too. Let's get right into it. Alright, let's see. So we don't really need to go to the beach. We already got all the ones for Waterfront Square. Don't have anything for Cafe Liberté at the moment. Supermarket would be a good option. Lighthouse would be a good option. And today is Sunday, so I think, if I remember correctly, the Mega Marsh is closed. Yep, closed on Sundays. So it looks like we're gonna go to the Lighthouse. Right. I hope everyone's enjoying this game. I'm gonna enjoy it regardless, but you know, it would make me feel better, you know, to know that at least a couple of people are enjoying it, you know? I know this isn't the most exciting game ever, to some people, but I like it, as a book nerd, of course. I love it. But also, I just enjoy it, because I just like the cozy vibes. I've mentioned before that I never thought I would be a cozy gamer, and then it just kind of happened. Kind of just snuck up on me. So, but, you know, some people aren't like that. I was just watching this dude. He was reviewing Outbound, which is like this new game. Oops, hold on. Let me make sure the pupper gets inside, since it's raining. Yes, boy, you got something to say? You like it there? Okay, he likes it regardless if it's raining. Okay, good. Looks like Buddy might need a dog bed. Should keep your eyes open for one in newspaper. Absolutely. Absolutely. But like I was saying, there's this dude who was reviewing this new game called Outbound. And if you haven't heard of the game, it's basically, it's like a kind of cozy game-ish kind of thing. But you basically drive around in like this little camper van, cleaning up like campsites and like building new things and, you know, kind of just being in nature, right? I played the demo, and it was really fun for me. But apparently for him, he said it was just awful, like, it doesn't make any sense, you can't do X, Y, and Z, and it's like, well, okay, but that's just how the game works. I mean, everyone has their opinion, at the end of the day, obviously, everyone has their opinion, but I don't know if he ever played a cozy game before, because a lot of things that he was complaining about is right up a lot of cozy games alleys, so, I don't know. But I think his basic premise was just like, how did this game get 1.2 million saves on the Steam wishlist or whatever, before it even released? And, you know, there's just a lot of people out there that enjoyed that kind of thing. And if you don't, that's okay too. Anyways, let's see what she needs today. Is there anything cooler than space, sci-fi, and aliens? I don't think so. Do you have anything like love beyond body, space, and time? Let yourself get pulled into alternate worlds both on Earth and in space in an eclectic collection of pieces by queer indigenous authors. Well, that's really cool. This brilliant anthology effortlessly, I got there eventually, weaves together folklore, faith, and the nature of human connections. Alright, I don't think The Witcher would work. This? Starstruck. Tough galaxy out there, but somebody's got to live in it, and it might as well be you. This brilliant feminist sci-fi play turned comic book series that you might not have heard of yet. Might like it, since it's, you know, telling like a not a man story, basically. No offense to dudes. I just don't think that's what she's into right now. The Dark Portal. No one has ever seen Jupiter, the living god worshipped by the rats living below Depthboard. In this dark fantasy, Audrey, a young mouse, ventures into the sewers where she discovers her missing father was last seen in Jupiter's altar chamber. A thrilling read for kids. Okay. Dark Matter, a thrilling action plot unfolds when ordinary physics professor Jason is abducted and finds himself in a parallel world. What dark paths will he face to make it back to his old life? Saga, Volume 9, Star Wars meets Game of Thrones. This 9th entry in the Saga series of graphic novels explores fake news and genuine terror in an epic sci-fi setting. Prepare for a heartwarming tale full of tragic twists. Siren Queen. Magic weaves itself into every fiber of the Golden Age, where survival isn't guaranteed, as magic binds those seeking fame to a future of blood, sweat, and sacrifices. In order to make it, Luli Wei may have to give up everything, including the woman she loves, in this stunning historical fantasy. I feel like it would either be Saga or Starstruck. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Starstruck. You know how I am with these limbs. Ha! It didn't fail this time! You know, speaking of books, I've recently joined a cult. If you haven't heard of it, it's the Dungeon Crawler Carl cult. I've heard so many people talking about it, so I finally just decided to give it a shot. And no spoilers in the comments. No spoilers. I've only read the first book, and I'm halfway through the second book. I'm kind of trying to take my time with it, because I'm also reading a lot of Darcy Coates this year. So, just no comments. Well, please comment, but no spoilers in the comments. But yeah, I really like it so far. It took me a while to really get into it. Just because I didn't quite like it at first. Like, it wasn't anything against the writing. It wasn't anything against Carl. It was just, I was like, I don't know if this humor's for me. And then it just kind of got into the deeper stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, so there's more to the surface than just guy smushing goblins with his feet. So, yeah. Anyways, we have Fern, one of my favorites. Oh, hi there. Good afternoon. I was hoping to find a new book today. I'm nearing the end of a 10-part series I really like. It's, never mind. It's embarrassing. What is it, Fern? I'm curious. Anyways, I could use some advice on what to read next. Oh, yeah, you like traveling and stuff. Yeah. Anything hot off the press. I want travel inspo. My tiny atlas is one of my all-time favorites. A collection of photographs of picturesque wonders from all around the globe. The perfect companion for the avid traveler or the armchair dreamer with a serious case of wanderlust. Okay. Photographs, picturesque wonders. Alright. Based on true story. No. The Savior Fish, Life and Death of Africa's Greatest Lake. A captivating blend of travel writing and environmental reportage, this erudite work chronicles the author's life on remote Yukari. Again, you know, sometimes I don't know how to pronounce things. It's never on purpose. It's just, I genuinely don't know how to pronounce it. My bad. In Lake Victoria, offering a profound perspective on ecological and cultural upheaval. Okay. A Florence Diary, a charming diary chronicling At-Hill's fortnight in Italy, 1947. Illustrated with delightful black and white photos of Florence, this little book captures an era of traveling that has been lost to time. That could be a good one. 84, Charring Crossroad. An epistolary. See, I'm learning new things every day. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. An epistolary memoir about a friendship that develops over a shared love of books. A light-hearted, humorous collection of letters between a bookseller in London and a writer in New York City, desperate to fill gaps in her collection. Okay. Hiking Trails and Books in Bay. Get lost and find yourself amidst the stunning natural beauty of Books and Bay's secret hiking trails. Stunning coastal vistas await around every corner. Either this one, but I really feel like a Florence Diary. Come on, impress Fern. Okay, good enough. Fern at least likes it. It is very important. A Florence Diary. Interesting. I was looking to broaden my horizons, so thanks. But how about you? Are you an avid reader? Absolutely. I had a feeling. That surely helps in your line of work. I'll take another look at yourself now. Talk to you later. I really hope I can find a dog bed for Buddy. Because Buddy deserves it. Buddy deserves all the love and support. I'm surprised that was the only 2 help needed requests that I had. Huh. I guess it was an off day. I didn't get to recommend any plays, but that's okay. Okay, no dog bed. No dog bed here. Let's see. Learn to read. I'm too cool for these now. Miscellaneous travel books. The only thing we're really short on is fantasy. I mean, that's a good deal. $5. Okay, we got a few fantasy from that. I will take that. We're good on kids' books. We'll see if this goes down in price. I'm not really sure on it right now. Okay, so since it is not Sunday anymore, let's head to Mega Marsh. You know, it occurs to me. You know, I could check and see what sells the best, obviously. But, you know, honestly, I kind of like playing it by ear. But that's just me. But I know that there is an option for that. Let's see. We'll do 2 fantasy, 2 crime, 2 drama, 2 fact, 2 fantasy, 2 classic, 2 travel. Well, and looks like 1 kid. Good enough. We almost got a 7 out of 7. I wonder if there'll be... Oh, I didn't think about this. Maybe I can buy a dog bed here. No, it said the newspaper. That's... Duh. I'm still trying to see if there's any, secrets around the Mega Marsh. You know, sometimes I've noticed, and I'm sure you have too after watching these videos, or playing the game yourself, you know, there are little secrets here and there. Sorry, I'm like vibing to the music here. Sorry. Okay, something from a series would be nice. Also, I've not found a whodunit I don't like. Murder at the Vicarage. A quaint village, a nosy vicar, and a most sinister murder. Join Miss Marple, the queen of crime, on a typical English murder mystery full of exaggerated characters and dry wit. Well, let's see. Okay, that's a series. Let's see what it's about. Dreamer's Pool, Blackthorn, and Grimm. 2 new friends start new lives after a magical escape. Blackthorn is a healer. Grimm does physical labor. The duo's work on a local crime draws the prince's attention. He needs their help with a problem of his own. A fantasy trilogy with a slow burn romance. Okay, that doesn't quite sound up their alley at the moment. That's not a series. Okay. Another series. And it's Agatha Christie. I mean, she's like the queen of whodunits. Mystery of the Blue Train. Before boarding a luxury train to Nice, Detective Hercule Poirot befriends Ruth, a troubled American heiress. By journey's end, his new friend has been murdered. It would seem the usefulness of the little gray cells is not exclusive to the Orient Express, eh? Hmm. Well, I think that would be our best bet. Awesome. Okay, so far it seems like crime sells the best here. You know, it makes sense. At least in my local area, we have like this store called the Super Dollar, and they've always sold books, but it's not like it's never books that you've heard of, right? It's always like true crime or murder mystery, things like that, and I've never understood why, but maybe this is why. I don't know. Yo, it's getting a bit chilly, right? Can't wait to show off my new cardigan soon. I've been knitting from this cool pattern my granddad sent me. It has really wide arms, so it kind of makes you look like a bat. I don't know, could be a dope look for autumn. Anyway, check this out. There's gonna be a dope beach bonfire on the 28th since it's the last day of summer. We should check it out together. Then I could finally introduce you to a few friends of mine. You should play. What? You mean play something from the concept album? Crikey, I don't know if I'm ready for all that yet, but I suppose I should try. Get over my fears and all. Man. Alright, I'll get to practicing then. You're a pretty good motivational speaker. Did you know that? No, I'm not. Thanks for your faith in me. Kinda makes me want to write more now. Hell yeah, brother. Hope I'll see you on the 28th then. Later. He's a sweetie patootie. Hi, Bucky. Who's the sweetest boy? Yeah. Who's the sweetest boy? Yes, you are. Oh. Alright, something with historical setting is a must, and I wouldn't mind something niche. Oh no. The dreaded word. I can't get enough of the soul of man under socialism. Interesting choice. Widely... Whoa. Not widely. Sorry. Wilde sharply outlines the economic realities of his time and prescribes humanistic socialism as a cure. What might have been a hot take today was instead published as an essay packed with stellar quotes in 1891. Alright. I'll admit, this is out of my alley. So... yeah, this is not something I would normally read. Not saying it's a bad thing, it's just... I'm out of my depth, so forgive me, I might make the wrong call here. I know that Lord of the Flies is, kind of like an allegory of what happens if, you know, kids are not nurtured or whatever. That's play. Frankenstein, love it. And that has a little bit of social commentary to it. That definitely has social commentary to it. 12 Angry Men, oh my god, that's like a classic right there, dude. That probably would be my choice. Oh, I love the picture of Dorian Gray. That's not anywhere up the alley, but it is really good. It's a bit dry, of course, but, you know, I enjoy the concept. I think we're gonna go with 12 Angry Men. Oh, fuck. Okay, I kind of glossed over the historical part. But if that's the case, I don't know if I would have had anything for him anyways. Sorry, Klaus. My bad, but my bad. Woo! Arf, arf, woo! Huh? Usually dogs understand me just fine. I think yours might be shy. He might be. Anyway, I just talked to my Uncle Klaus, and he told me I'm allowed to ask as many questions as I want. So I asked him how he became my uncle, and how I grew in my mom's belly, and why we don't fall off the earth if it's moving so fast. And he just had a laugh. I don't know what that means. No, honestly, this tracks. We recently went to Florida for something not so great, which is why I made the post saying I wouldn't be uploading. But we were with my wife's nephew and niece and everything. Man, kids ask so many questions. And now I don't even mean that in a bad way. It's just I I'm not around children very much, so... let's see. Young adults. Paperback fantasy. Okay, we might need to go ahead and splurge for that one. I wonder why that one's $5 more. Okay, we're good on crime. So... Oh my god. Oh, I just noticed something that was probably very obvious to everyone else. If you hover, it has a little color. I could have saw what that other one was. Oh my gosh. I never said I was smart. I never claimed it. Awesome. We are good on fantasy for a little while. Although, I think the next thing we'll have to buy is either travel or crime. Probably travel over anything else. Meteor showers expected tonight. Keep your eyes on the sky from 11 to 3. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. We'll just go to the Mega March again. Alright. So we already know crime and drama. I know I didn't really... I said I didn't care, and I don't at the end of the day, because regardless, I'm going to have fun. But I do also want customers to be able to find what they're looking for. So... Alright. That was the 3 I saw sell the most, was crime, followed by drama, and then kids, so... Like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I'm just here to have fun. I don't really care about mid-maxing or whatever. No. I do want customers to find what they enjoy. I'd be like that in real life if I worked at a bookshop. Again, that is a dream job. Speak! Yeah, but... Alright. Oh, we got Harper first today. Let's see if she's gonna want a recommendation. Can I get a book? Houston, give me something set in outer space. Also, I'm down with something fictional. Okay. Space and fictional. Let's see. That's more dark fantasy. Dracula's definitely not space. Well... I think there was that one movie. I can't remember. Okay, I remember that one. That's the one where the dude gets abducted. That could be an option. Let's also check the kids' books, just in case. Princess and Castles. Sailor Moon is, if I remember correctly, is not set in space. Oh, they turned The Secret Garden into a graphic novel? Huh. I did not know that. One of my fondest memories is going to see The Secret Garden at the Alabama Shakespeare Festival when I was a kid. And it was one of the few times my mom got to be a chaperone on the trip. It was really cool. Me and my mom went to a couple of plays back in the day. It was really nice. I missed that. I also just miss going to plays in general. Just most of the time around the weekends. Let's see. Oh, maybe... No, it's Forest. And no, we're not doing Lion Jesus. Let's see. We're gonna go with Dark Matter. That's probably the closest thing I got right now. Alright, well... My bad, Harper. Yo, I'm really glad you rented this parking spot here, you know? It's cool to have someone to hang out with during breaks. Speaking of, you know who else is super happy that you rented here? My boss, Cassie. She says we've been getting more customers since you set up shop. Which is why she wants me to invite you to come on Monday. Okay. Mega Savings Day. Visit the supermarket while the Mega Savings event is on. Okay. We'll try. We always have this thing called Mega Savings Day. There's loads of discounts to rope in more customers. I mean, it's quite stressful for me and the gang here, but for you, it should be pretty lucrative, eh? Ugh, I do not miss retail. Oh my god. I just now noticed that. That's awesome. We're gonna have a little wooden tree house. Not tree house, a little bird house. Technically, it could be a... I didn't realize we could pick that up. I'm just out here stealing everything. But yeah, I worked retail for 8 years. Oh my god. Never again. I hope. I pray and hope that I never have to do retail again. So I definitely understand. Our busy days of the year were like the 3rd of July. Because I worked at the grocery store retail. So it was like 3rd of July, day before and day of Thanksgiving. Like the week leading up to Christmas. Things like that. First of the month was always really busy. You know. Here I am yapping. Sorry, I had to pick up my kid in a bit. I'll only read if it's humorous and halt. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I can't leave without a new crime novel. The Ire Affair is one of my all-time favorites. Must read for fans of literature, absurdity, and sci-fi. First in the Thursday Next series, it's a story that includes a criminal mastermind, dodos, and a date to see the strangest performance of Richard III you will ever encounter. That is quite a mashup of things. So, I don't think a murder mystery, for sure. But it still has to have something criminal. Let's see. The Man Who Was Thursday. First in the Thursday Next series. It would be kind of interesting. I don't know if I will recommend this, but let's see. A secret society hell-bent on world domination led by 7 figures known only by days of the week. This comedic mystery follows a Scotland Yard detective hoping to dismantle the institution from the inside. His code name? Thursday. Written in 1908. That's an interesting concept for 1908. Let's see. Green Glass House. Milo has plans to exclusively munch on cookies and read books during his winter holidays. But thanks to a snowstorm, his parents' inn fills with guests, all strangely invested in the story of their house. A locked room mystery and a treasure hunt with a surprise twist. Doesn't seem very humorous, but it's another thing to keep in mind. This book will bury me. After her father's death, Janeway finds a vehicle for her grief and unanswered questions. True crime discussion boards. She'll do anything to chase down new leads on a cold case, but her new online friends are hiding dark secrets of their own. An unput-downable thriller. Okay. Okay, 11/22/63. I haven't... Okay, let's be honest. I haven't read the book. I did watch the miniseries with James Franco. Fantastic. Me and my dad watched it 2 or 3 times because my dad was like he was huge into the JFK assassination and the concept of like, you know, what would happen if we could prevent that. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and go with The Man Who Was Thursday. Aha! We back on it for now. Will I make another mistake? Hey, Fight. Cool. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you again. All right. That's only $10. Let's just go ahead and grab it. Sweet. All right. Biology. And okay, I think we're good. Bonfire preparations underway. Volunteers invite all to annual summer bonfire this Sunday. As the warm weather gives way to an autumnal breeze, organizers in Bookshop are hoping to get people excited about the annual bonfire night at the far beach on Sunday. Food and drink will be provided, as well as the materials for the local note-burning tradition. Anyone who would like to participate can formulate a regret about the past or resolution for the future on a piece of recycled paper. Afterwards, participants will burn their notes in a joint ceremony. Has that offshore island always been there? Tourists wonder what lies off our cozy shoreline. See, I noticed that island when we were like at the lighthouse a couple of visits ago. That little island. I was kind of wondering if we could go to it. Alright. Mega 7 today every Monday, so we're good as far as the Mega Marsh goes. Let's set up the new items. I don't know if I'm going to do the recycling bin, but I do want to add the birdhouse. No, let's put it over here. That way, you know, people don't accidentally bother the birds. Do I really? Fuck it. It gives me a little bonus. I'm picking up recyclable plus 1. Yeah. Until we can get something else, we'll just go ahead and keep with that. Right. Hey, that's cute. No, that's... Oh, that's cuter. That's way cuter. Okay. Alright, cool. Daily expenses 21. That's okay. Cool. I like this. This is... You know what? Let's put the trash can there, or the recycling bin there. Put the chair there. That way, it's kind of out of the way. We could do the lighthouse and hope that we can recommend something. Yeah. I was gonna say either that or the Cafe Liberté, but I think for now we'll just stick with the quests that we already have. So add a travel, add effect, add kids. Since we need to recommend plays, I feel like drama, fantasy, and fuck it, we'll just do crime. Cool. Totally tubular, dude. Let's do it. Head back. You wanna play? Roll over. Seems like he doesn't know that one. That's okay, buddy. We all have our things. I was wondering if we could interact with the lighthouse itself. Okay, so like, I'm intent on reading a play. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Let's not fuck it up. And I like books that basically rip my heart out. Okay. A play. Okay, we got Henry, the sixth. Frankenstein, 12 Angry Men, Victor Dorian Gray. This piece of theater. Ooh, maybe. Novel. Oh god, I am floundering. Let's see. Othello, no. Little Lord Fauntleroy. Crime and Punishment. Right. So, let's see. Fuck it. Since it said it's a teleplay, let's do 12 Angry Men. Hey! Okay. Alright, it may not be perfect, but it counted. And that's all we can ask for. Yeah, see, there's that little, island. I was kind of wondering, like, do we get to go there? That'd be really cool. Ship. Oh, Thomas is, here. Didn't realize that. Yeah, we haven't really, spoken much to Thomas, have we? Oh, Burn! Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Well, sorry, break time is over. I really can't miss tonight's deadline. That would mean no new article in tomorrow's edition. You work alone? Oh, of course not. There are two other people keeping the review afloat. But I am the only journalist. Thankfully, Diane and Harold cover just about everything else. Maybe I'll tell you about them another time, but I should get going now. Okay, bye, Fern. I really like Fern. They're really cool. I read about Dracula. Dude, it's good. Like, just kind of give it a shot, you know? Oh. Okay, so, like, I'll only read if it's humorous. Also, I'm looking for a crime novel. The Mousetrap and Other Places is one of my all-time favorites. A locked room mystery in a snowbound bed and breakfast by the Queen of Crime. The Mousetrap opened at the Theatre Royal in Nottingham, England on October 6, 1952. The play met with such success, it didn't leave the stage in 70 years, becoming history's longest-running play. Interesting. So, crime novel, humorous. Could or couldn't be a play. We'll just see. Alright. That doesn't look very... I didn't see anything about humor in that last one. We've always lived in a castle. Meerkat's family has a dark, arsenic-laced secret, and the whole town has ostracized them for it. This unsettling mystery novel is for those who love strange and gothic stories. The Unmaking of June Farrow. Eventually, each Farrow woman begins to see, hear, and smell things that aren't there, slowly unraveling the grip on reality. June is starting to see the signs. A mysterious novel about the doors we choose and how those choices shape who we become and who we love. Time to Kill. That is definitely not humorous. Dreamer's Pool. Oh yeah, that fantasy with the slow burn romance. Definitely not humorous. Okay. Alright. I don't think we got anything else. Crime novel. Humorous. I don't know if we have anything. We learned last time that even if we say we couldn't find the right book, it just kind of seems like it leads to the same option. So maybe we should just try our best to just recommend something, even if it's not quite perfect. I wish we still had that one book about the being snowed in. I don't know. Damn. I know Othello's not funny. Studying Scarlet, Pride and Punishment. Oh, God. I don't think I have anything. Not for real. Oh, The Handmaid's Tale. Great. Definitely not humorous. Crime. Funny. Crime funny. Fuck. I don't know. We've always lived in the castle. I doubt it's gonna work. What? I did all that for that. You know what? At least it still worked. Talk about coming out of left field at the last minute, bro. Alright. Time for a new day. Okay. It's 0. We have to. Like, I feel like we just need to take the good, cheap deals where we can. I mean, that's a steal. 15. I don't know. we're good. Is that offshore? Okay. I'm still talking about the offshore island. Alright, let's try the lighthouse again. I know this has been a lighthouse episode right here. And today is Thursday. Oh, I forgot the fish market, man. Oh, that was so dumb of me, bro. Alright. Let's do the lighthouse again. I'm bound and determined to, you know, do the quest line of recommending plays, but golly, is it hard. I did not have a lot of good selections to choose from this time. Alright, let's try this again. And of course, the day would not be complete without talking to Buddy. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Aww. Burn! Burn being our first customer today is blessed. Unless he asks for recommendations, because I don't think they make any travel theater books, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, he also reads, or they also read fantasy. Interesting. Oh. Of course, Fern, I will try my best. What's the latest headline? Recently I've been feeling a bit lost. I could really use a self-help book, but I can't cope with something tragic right now. That sounds like maybe a fact book. Etiquette. If you want to have the perfect manners of a well-bred 20th century woman, look no further than this thorough guide to politeness and civility. The devil is in the details. Definitely don't need that. Evil knits. Do you like things that go bump in the night? What about knitting? This book combines both. Over 20 knitting patterns with a detailed instructions on how to make everything from a Nosferatu doll to a zombie egg cozy. Interesting. Wait, the hidden history of women-led slave revolts. Alright, or that's not a self-help book. Kitchen rules for your family and you. Spice up your family's kitchen adventures with this delightful guide. From cooking tips to family bonding, discover the recipe for a happy home. Maybe travel? Maybe? Maybe? Elsewhere, one woman, one rucksack, one lifetime of travel. Rosita reflects on the life-changing experiences and people she met on 9 journeys, from a chaotic bus ride in Pakistan to a healing swim in Bali, carrying only a rucksack and a diary. An emotion-filled collection of essays, both thrilling and heartbreaking. Okay, I would have said maybe this one, but heartbreaking. That one's about tea. An Age of License. This comic is many things. A charming travel memoir about a trip through Europe. A lighthearted advice book for anyone with travel anxieties, and a book full of beautiful illustrations of cute kittens and delicious food. Working Songs of Books and Berry. A collection of traditional shanties and sea songs by sailors and dock workers around Buxtonbury Harbor. Contains some old classics as well as lesser-known local songs like the net-eating shark, and even the seagulls like a good book. Let's go with this one. With advice in it and stuff. And it doesn't seem tragic. Haha! Awesome. See, I know Fern. Me and Fern, we're like on the same wavelength, bro. Sorry I'm saying bro a lot. It's, you know, again, we went down to see the family. And the nephew has really gotten into bruh. Everyone's bruh. Bruh. Hey, you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? I definitely plan on it. I'm hoping to get a dog bed for Buddy here. Wait, what? You got a dog? Oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me? He's so cute. Hi cutie. Oh, I think he likes me. This just made my day. I forgot what I was doing, but it doesn't matter now. My new mission is to pet this baby. Yeah. Yeah, everybody loves Buddy, because Buddy is the best. I wonder if you can get a cat, too. I doubt it. But that'd be really cool if you could. I would love to have a little book cat, you know? Don't get me wrong, I love Buddy, but I love my kitty cat, too. Hi, I need another read already. Romance is a must-have for me. I want a happy ending. Happy ending romance. And let's see if maybe I can, you know, work in a play here. I doubt it, but, you know, let's see. Yeah, no, okay. Alright, romance, happy ending. The Left Hand of Darkness, part of Li Guan's Hanish cycle. This timeless sci-fi novel follows the tale of Jinli Ai, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing this, and Estravan on a rich emotional journey about cultural barriers, gender, humanity, friendship, and love. Dark Matter, that's the abduction one. Cleopatra and Frankenstein, okay. A whirlwind marriage between a young painter and a wealthier older man reshapes the lives of everyone around them. Funny, messy, and moving, this novel explores love, identity, friendship, and the strange ways we grow up. Paradise. Morrison herself wanted to call this book War. Her groundbreaking novel chronicles the catastrophic happenings taking place in an all-black Oklahoma town and its counterpart, the Covenant. Okay. The Outcast. In the world of Ranger's Apprentice, across the sea, a plucky group of boys come together to form their own brother band. A story of humorous pirating Vikings, boys growing up, and fierce friendships. Little Mermaid. Just pick long stockings. How about Cleopatra and Frankenstein? Okay. Unexpected. We'll still take it. Another great day in Bookston Bay. Oh, Bookston Berry Bay. Okay. I might go ahead and do that. Because $10 is not a bad price. Are we running low? Definitely not. We're not running low on anything. Top 10 relaxation spots in Bookston Bay. You won't believe number 7. What's this, Watch Mojo? Okay, we're still working on the lighthouse. Alright. Golly. Sure, the White House. You know, I was doing so good. I thought we'd left this behind in the previous video. Clearly, we have not. So, there's that. You don't know what I'm talking about, you should have watched the last video. Of course, I'd appreciate it if you watched the last video anyways. That is if you enjoy what you're watching, of course. I've got plenty of that. Fuck it. Alright, we got to see Buddy again. Let's see if he'll do roll over. I wonder if we can teach him or if he just doesn't know it. Harper's here, Fern's here. Love it. Oh, Fern. Hello, I'm here on research. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd, and I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. I'm a fan of books like Dark Age. The war for the solar system continues. When peace has a different meaning to everyone, what does it mean to be a hero? This violent space opera is packed with political intrigue. Whose army will prove itself victorious? And what does victory look like in this truly dark age? So sci-fi, not really romance kind of thing, and a long read. Okay. Let's see. We'll sort by pages first. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Ooh, The Martian. The Martian's really good. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this one. Martian's really good. Unconventional, but dare I say sci-fi at its best. Alright, maybe not perfect, but it is a great book. I want to read Project Hail Mary. I just haven't got around to it yet. And I really want to get that, special edition of it. It's so beautiful. It's going to be like this hardcover. And it looks like this star system. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It just looks gorgeous. And of course, I haven't seen the movie yet either. I really want to read the book before I watch the movie, because that's what I did with The Martian. Oh, hi, your shop looks so lovely today, although you could use a few more plants, if you ask me. Can I ask, do you have a favorite plant? What in the hell is Strophanthus Pertiasanus? You know what? Google it is. Okay. I will put up a picture of what this looks like on the screen. Just because I'm afraid to show my phone and the camera stop focusing, because my camera's not the best. So maybe not that one. There's nothing wrong with that plant. It's just, a succulent is like one of those little cactus-looking things. Again, I'll put like a picture up. Is garlic considered a plant? Because I do love garlic. I do enjoy garlic very much. Yeah, apparently. Alright, she might not like this answer, but I'm just gonna go with garlic. Because garlic is... Hey! Yes, so practical and delicious. I put garlic into everything, and then I tell myself that it keeps me healthy. Thanks so much for indulging me. It was so much fun to talk botany with you. I really needed that. We should do that again sometime, alright? See you soon. You will definitely keep me on my toes, because I don't know much about plants. My mom was the one with the green thumb. I can't keep plants alive to save my life. Even the low-maintenance ones. It's just something I'm just not very good at. Plus, I'm like super allergic to a lot of stuff. Plants, outside, just in general, allergic. It's great. Oh. I'm looking for a fresh whodunit. Crime is my passion. I mean, I love a crime novel. Can you help me or whatever? So, a whodunit. And a fresh one, so pretty new. That's very new, 2025. Okay, so we got some new ones. Let's see what they have. Okay, I remember this is the true crime discussion board thriller full case. That could work. It's super new. Cemetery Boys, a trans teen determined to prove to his Latinx family that he's a brujo, tries to summon his cousin's spirit to solve his death, but ends up instead with a ridiculously handsome ghost. A hauntingly cute paranormal romance and a mystery perfect for spooky season. That actually sounds really interesting. The Queen Tea Killer. Amateur sleuth Morwena is looking forward to a bit of normality until the local DJ she was supposed to be meeting washes up at the beach. Despite being dubbed the Queen Tea Killer, they are anything but sweet, and it's up to Morwena to unmask them. Let's go with the book. This book will bury me. It's fresh and crime. It's cold case. Dark secrets. Or should I go with the safe option? I'll go with the safe option. I love a juicy crime novel or whatever. Alright, juicy crime novel. That's a hell of a word combination. Man, we have not had any luck recommending plays. Just, golly. I don't know what is up with that. Maybe this is like supposed to be challenging, perhaps? But I feel like we've spent all episode at the lighthouse. I'm sorry, guys. Well, at least we know we got the flea market. And, yeah. We got the flea market. So, we have something to look forward to besides the lighthouse, okay? In fact, today I think I will do the Cafe Liberté. Oh, never mind. Today is the flea market. I lost track of time. God, it is so easy to lose track of time in this game, man. Like, I've probably been recording an hour, or close to it, and it just doesn't feel like it. This game flies by. Alright, obviously, we're doing the flea market. Obviously. And honestly, we just sell everything. Everything and anything. Alright, so... Oh. I wonder if we can get another shelf eventually. I'm sure we can. I would really like that. The more the better, you know? So let's set everything up. We'll do like we did last time. We'll try to get 7 of almost everything. See? Almost perfect. I hope there's like a dog bed for Buddy. I hope I can afford it too. Hey, Annie. Welcome to the flea market. Wow, looks like you swarmed with customers. Not quite yet. Hope you still have some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit in so well with your vibe. Alright. I know she wouldn't have had the dog bed, but I just want to talk to her. A vinyl player? Doesn't work, but looks great. Oh, I love it! Oh. I'm excited to become a pirate instead. All right, let's see if there's a dog bed, and then if there's not, we're gonna go ahead and buy that because, heck yeah, that is my jam right there. All right, Tildy, let's see what you got. Book set, newspaper rack. Why is that so expensive? Wait, 33% the newspaper sale chance. People might buy a newspaper. Oh, that's why. Interesting. I think... Okay, we'll come back to that, but I really want to get that vinyl player. Or that vintage vinyl player. Yeah. Cool. And, I think... Oh, yeah, we can afford the newspaper thing. Yeah. Cool. Something new. And now we're broke. Sorry, buddy. I didn't see a bed anyways. Hey, I'm glad I caught up with you. Those books you've got me have really been paying off. I finally have a rough draft together for the songs. I mean, I kind of hate them all, but... You know, that's a me problem. Just gotta get over my perfectionism and stuff. Actually, would you give me one of the songs... Would you give one of the songs a listen, since it was inspired by your book recommendations and all? Oh, that's so cool! Wild to take the thing. Wait, -10 to all books. Stay up till day breaks. Read until your eyes fall out. Your sight turns dark. Your spirit lifts. Walk those hollow halls of history. I wonder how you can play the tape player. I don't have a boombox. Oh! That works. Okay, thank you, Klaus. I was just wondering. I even managed to pick up this old boombox at the last flea market. Can play tapes very loudly. Cool. Hope still works. Should be good enough to play tapes at least. Yeah, let me know what you think. Or, actually, maybe I'm not ready for feedback yet. I'll get back to you on that. See you later, yeah? Oh. Wow. I just learned the zoom. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought some really good paint. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some sunglasses. Wait, are you saying you found 7 treasures already? I forgot we hadn't got that stamp yet. Impressive. I might make you my treasure hunting assistant if I ever need one. So I'm clicking on the boombox. It looks like I can't really use it yet. So I guess we'll have to wait for me. I usually go for the 21st century publications. I wouldn't mind something with a detective. I'm a fan of books like Bait and Witch. Josie expected to lie low in Wilfred, Oregon, for a bit when she took a job at the small town's only librarian. She didn't expect latent magic powers, a fight to save the library from being torn down, or finding a body in the woods, but has to tackle all 3 head-on. Alright, so something fresh-ish. And detective. The Chalk Man. In 1986, Eddie and his friends used chalk figures as a secret code, until it led them to a body. Now in 2016, these menacing figures have returned, and another murder ensues. Eddie must return to the past to uncover seething secrets and unearth the killer's identity. Let's see. Full dark, no stars. Or chilling. Okay, Stephen King. So, even though that's a murder mystery detective type thing, it's not the 21st century, so... that's the Shakespeare acting student ones. And I remember, if I remember correctly, I recommended this to Tildy and she didn't care for it. Maisie Dobbs. Housemaid, college student, frontline nurse. Maisie has honed her observation skills in many settings, so after the war, she decides to become a private investigator. Her first assignment seems like a simple case of infidelity, but hides a bigger conspiracy. Yeah, I think this will work. Yeah! Cool. All I could think, just looking up the number up here after buying the record player and the newspaper stand, is fucking, I will never financially recover from this.
Oh my god. I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Hi, cutie. Hi. Oh, hi. Who's my favorite boy? Yes, you are. Oh, wait, before I forget, I have a little something for you. Oh, you were talking to me. I thought you were talking to the dog. Once a garlic person, always a garlic person. Yeah. Ta-da! I got your favorite plant. It'll freshen up your shop even more. I wanted to do something nice for you since you did me such a big favor when we met. Make sure you hang it up, alright? I promise people will love it. Oh, by the way, I have a fun/sad plant fact for you. Because of the whole photosynthesis thing, we tend to put our plants outside, which can be very nice. They might love that. But also, when you put some houseplants into direct sunlight, they can get sunburned, just like you. So watch out for any brown spots, yeah? I'll see you later. Interesting. I genuinely did not know that. Oh, crap. Hi, I need another read already. Young adult, please. I'm obsessed, but I'm not a fan of horror at all. YA. And... okay, maybe this. Theft of Swords. Royce and Hadrian are thieves for hire who take only the most difficult jobs. On their latest heist, the two buddies are roped into a great conspiracy that could impact the future of the entire kingdom. Friendship and betrayal, myths and legends await. And the world spins anyway. In the author's debut collection of poetry and short stories, she invites readers to take a step away from social media and feel a little less alone in this chaotic, beautiful world. A refreshing and relatable read. Fleabag. It's definitely not young adult. Night Sky with Exit Wounds. This collection of poetry courageously explores violence and the delicacy of life. The author tells of the Vietnam War, of his experience with 9/11, and of queer love. Okay, the first being Wallflower. That book. Alright, we'll keep that in our back pocket. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. An absurdist play about follows the titular Rosencrantz and Guildenstern from Hamlet in their quest to help the Danish prince, except they continuously get sidetracked with questions about the human condition. A Little Hope, a collection of short stories about different intertwined characters in a small town. Each story is filled with heartbreak, grief, and love as the characters battle with the past, try to manage the present, and worry about their future. The Bright Sword, the adventure of Colum and the oddballs of the Round Table as they seek to restore order to the kingdom after the death of King Arthur and the heroes of legend. Together they will learn the troubled past of King Arthur and the mysteries of Britain. Bad Beginning. Oh, Series of Unfortunate Events. Oh my gosh, that book shaped me as a kid. I loved that series as a kid. Alright, that's the Viking one. Little Mermaid. Pippi Longstockings. Olive Betty. I think we're just gonna go with Perks Being a Wallflower. Yes! I'm glad someone agrees. That book, and the movie's quite good, too. I feel like they did a pretty good job on the movie. Not gonna say, like, perfect, but it was a good job. Man, we've almost made... okay, we're like halfway up to making our money back. Okay, what else do we have? You might have had something else. Small bench and microscope. Nah, I think it'll be alright. Man, they cleared me out, man. Golly. That's awesome. I couldn't even afford it if I did. I'm one doubloon short of me $1,000,000. Alright, today is the bonfire. Hell yeah. Alright, let's set up our shop real quick. So... yeah, let's put that there. And put a little cactus guy there. And where can we put this? Oh, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Cool. And do I have anywhere else to put this jug? No. It'll be okay. I'm not really, like, hard-pressed about that jug. Alright. Oh, good. They want to make sure you know, hey, the bonfire's here. Now, normally, I know I always stop on Sundays, but come on, man. We got to end the season. We've got to end the season together real quick. We'll just... Next episode, we'll pick back up in fall. And it'll be great. I've been dying to see the bonfire. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright, I already know Kid Book sells great. So we'll get there in a minute. Drama llama. And our facts. We're gonna fill that whole thing with kids. And trying to remember what else sells well besides kids books. And perfect. The bonfire, the bonfire. Let me say hello to Buddy. You excited for the fire? Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Something else. Wow. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. Look at all of that. Was that Harper in them? There's no way. There's no way. So, I won't read if it's super dry and I have no use for old, outdated books. However, I'm looking for a fresh kid's book. Alright, when we say old... Because, alright, we got 2011, 2016... 2004 might be a little too old. And I did say that's 2024 one. Alvetti, when its human family is in crisis, a vintage typewriter breaks the rules of communicate what they most need to remember. A heartfelt and beautiful middle grade book. Okay. The Tapper twins run for president. Overachiever Claudia and slacker Reese may be twins, but they couldn't be more different. When they find themselves running against one another for class president, for wildly different reasons, sibling shenanigans might just ruin both their chances. And then you have the Outcast. And that's the Viking boys and all that. Super dry. I feel like that's not gonna be dry. It's fairly new. I mean, it's over 10 years old, but you know, it's fine. This is fine. Okay, awesome. Because, like, I know that Olivet book was newer, but I didn't know if it would be very dry or not. Hi there. Wow, look how nice our last summer day turned out. I hope the sunshine will last just a little while longer. I hate cycling to university in the rain. Oh, okay, cool. Yay. I'm so glad I met you, by the way. Without your books and your company, I think I would have been quite directionless. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you at the bonfire, yeah? Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Fern, you're here! Hello, Fern. You know, we always gotta help our person out with the beach bowl. Oh, hey, you still got the shells. So do you still like marine biology and stuff? I think it's really cool that you stick with that stuff. You even took all the time to collect them from around here. I want to be more like you when I'm older. What? Okie dokie, I'll see you later for the fire then. Bye! Oh, hello. Sorry, I was lost in thought. How's your day going? I really respect how well you've integrated into this community. In just 1 month, you've come further than I ever did in more than a year in this town. Well, it's good that we got to know each other, at least. Bird. Bird. I love Bird. Yo, nice to see you. I decided to bring the old acoustic tonight, but I'm still kind of working up the nerve. Got any wise words of encouragement? You got this. Yeah, I do. I think I do. Thanks, mate. I'll see you tonight, yeah? I love the bonfire. It's gonna be brilliant. Oh. It's Bring a Book to School Day. I want something with a romance plotline, and I like escaping into fantasy worlds. Alright. The Binding. After a breakdown, young Emmett Farmer is apprenticed to a mysterious bookbinder. He learns to craft beautiful volumes that cage people's darkest secrets, yet one locked vault remains off limits. Well, War of the Worlds definitely does not fit. The Magic City. Out of the discontent with his new life, young Philip builds a city out of his toys, books, and game pieces. Next thing he knows, he appears in a life-size version of it, populated with people who need his and Lucy's help. The Toy Makers. The Emporium is where Papa Jack and his 2 sons craft and sell magical toys for children every winter's frost. Set in 1940s London, Kathy, young and homeless, is welcomed into the fold of the toy shop where she learns to understand the magic of childhood imagination. Annihilation. I really want to read this book. And the world spins. Anyways, that's some poetry. Fleabag, some more comedy. Let's play. Seagull. Take off gun. A dramatic play. I don't know. Fault in Our Stars. Oh. Fault in Our Stars.
Emotional damage. You want some therapy?
Oh God. Hey, it's a romance, but it's definitely not a fantasy world. I doubt it. I don't know if I have anything. Thumbelina. Maybe. I never read it, but I vaguely remember the movie. Oh God, Charles Dickens. Ugh. No offense to anybody that enjoys Charles Dickens. I know that he was very influential, but oh my God, I hate Charles Dickens. His writing, at least. Oh my God, it was such a slog. This is like one of the few times I used a little bit of SparkNotes in high school because I just could not get into it. It's awful. Purple, Telltale Heart, Strange Case Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Annabelle Lee. Let's do Thumbelina? Maybe? Romance and Fantasy Worlds? Awesome. Okay, that works. I still haven't figured out how to play Klaus's tape. Oh. Wait. Yeah! Dude. Oh, so it's just that one little bit. Okay. All right. Man, I've wiped out. Hello there. It seems like your work is done for the day, yes? But let me welcome you to our annual bonfire night. It's wonderful to have you. During the evening, we usually celebrate and give thanks for a good summer. And it's tradition to make wishes and resolutions for the upcoming seasons, too. But if there's anything about the past year that you regret or want to let go, you must write it on the piece of paper. It is said that if you burn it in the summer bonfire, it'll remain in the past. Why don't you join the other folks over by the sea cave? I'm sure they'll share what they've written down if you need some ideas. And come talk to me after once you're ready to burn your note. I'll give you the signal so we can all do it together. Awesome. That sounds like a plan, Tildy. Oh, the bonfire's lit. Ah! It's so cool! That's my wife, everyone. It's okay. I don't know if they can hear it or not. We'll find out in editing, but yeah. Baby, it's the bonfire. It's the end of the summer bonfire. Yeah. I'm gonna sit next to Fern, because they're a cutie patootie. Tildy, I don't want to sit next to you. Fern. Fern. Hello, Fern. I really do want to get to know people. I don't know what to say to them, you know? How do you always know? I don't always know. Huh. Well, that's at least nice to hear. Makes me feel less alone. Thanks for hearing me out. You should probably get back to the others. Gosh, I feel unprepared for the start of the semester. I mean, I know it's gonna be fine. I've made it this far, but what if I mess up? I have my very last exams this year, and they will determine like 50% of my grade. Then I need to wrap my head around my dissertation. Goodness, what will I even write about? There's just so much prep work I need to do. Well, deep breaths. All I can do is give it my best shot. And try to leave these pesky anxieties behind. Yep, throw them straight into the bonfire. Another bonfire night already, huh? I guess I was hoping to have gotten a little farther with my music by now. But who knows? Maybe our big break is just right around the corner. I'm not ready to give up yet. Ah, there's nothing better than the warm fire and the smell of the sea on a warm summer's eve. I think I'll close my eyes for just a bit. Enjoy your evening, youngin'. Buddy, do you want to come to the bonfire? Actually, I kind of look forward to classes. No one wants to admit it, but learning is the best. If you don't go to school, I'll know more than you so fast. Anyway, don't come looking for me on Monday morning, okay? I won't ditch class just to hang out with you. But I might come by the shop after school. But now, I have some important business to take care of. Fire business. Bonfire night is the best. I'm so glad we have such a clear night tonight. Did you have a chance to chat with everyone yet? If so, we could go ahead and get together to burn our notes. But remember, the celebration will end afterwards, so you won't get another chance to talk to your friends. No, I need more time. Do not take this away from me. Oh, I forgot all about Miriam. God, I think I've only been to the Cafe Liberté like twice this season. Well, another year gone by. Time does not stop for anyone, does it? But let us not dwell on sentimentalities. Tomorrow is just another Monday like any other. And you, make sure to use your time wisely while you're still young. I'm probably not great company right now. It's quite hard to come up with something for this note. Alright, I was just kind of curious. Wow, it's such a clear night. I love watching the stars. Have you come up with a note yet? Such a nice evening. And it's cool to see everyone come together here. You should enjoy it, alright? Get to know everyone a little more. I'll be around here. Later. What was it? Oh, did you burn your note yet? Apparently it's dangerous or whatever, so you're not allowed to do it alone. Maybe ask Tildy to hold your hand. Tildy should begin the note burning soon. I have an early morning tomorrow. Liberté does not open itself. Now, are you ready to end the night with our tradition? Yes. Ready as I can be. Buddy. Does it have to be a note or can it be a picture? Of course you can, Harper. Okay, I don't like this drawing anymore. Buddy. Whoosh. Buddy's at the beach. I'm afraid of failure, but I need to allow myself the space to grow and learn. Oof, deep breaths. It is gorgeous. Even when I feel like no one understands me, I am not alone. Bird. Bird. We stand Fern in this house. I trust in my experience. Yep.
Oh.
I am not responsible for the decisions of others. That is something everyone needs to remember, myself included sometimes. But that is a very important lesson to learn. Not like one of the, like not the most, but it's very important. Let's get to it then. Hey everyone, I'm Klaus from Silence Libri, and this is a new song I'm working on. It's still a work in progress, but I think I'll call it... Oh, hello, Bookie. This is my other baby, Bookie. Can you say hi, Bookie? Yeah. Sometimes she doesn't like kisses, and that's okay. I think I'll call it the Hollow Hall of History.
Sleepless, no reply. Dreaming, a kingdom high. Pages always just outside of sight. What do they hide?
Aww. Ooh, that was so exciting. I'm still a bit shaky, but it seems like most people like it. I am needed. Alright, it's your turn, dear. Their notes are caught by the flames of a mesmerizing and lively fire. As your attention is drawn by its colors and lights, by the smell of smoke and sweet summer drinks, and by the soft crackling noise of wood, your thoughts slowly drift away. You think back on an eventful first summer in Bookshop. What would you like to leave behind? The memories of the place before, the fear of the new and unknown, the need to please others. Wow, we're getting deep here. Honestly, it's a toss-up between the need to please others and the fear of the new and unknown. I think I'm gonna go with that. A flimsy paper note drifts from your hand into the fire, and you watch as the words slowly give way to ash. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It's been a lovely summer with you, as always. Yeah, isn't it been goofy? You feel a sense of relief and determination. What does the future have in store for you? I will embrace the process. I will believe in myself. I will not shy away from difficulty. I will believe in myself. As your resolve grows into a small flame of your own, you step away from the bonfire and let your gaze wander to the stars. That was... wow. That's a hell of a thing to end it on. I'm glad that we did, though. I feel like that was very important to end it on. You know, a lot of the times we all are wrapped up in ourselves and everything that's going on in the world, and it's hard to remember to take a step back. Lord knows I'm kind of the worst about it sometimes. But sometimes you just gotta embrace the little things. Like maybe a kitty cat. Or someone else that you love. Anyways. I guess, let's stop with the sappy shit and end it here. And when we come back, we will start autumn. One of my favorite seasons. I love autumn and winter, so I'm very excited. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and, you know, maybe comment. I love reading comments. And I'll see you for the next video, okay? Bye!
I love you.